Hi everybody, I'm Joseph Bradley and I'm one of the voices of Amon. And today, I'm not sure, I'm going to leave the spirit world to guide me, to what to do in this journey. So just give me a moment. I'm in a sphere and there's chaos flowing all around me. The sky is moving and there's wisps of light flying all over the place. It's like the sky is alive, but I'm inside an orb and I'm not looking up at the real sky. It's an artificial sky that is come to life, and parts of the sky shoot down around me. One hits the ground and something is formed. I look down at it and it is a tiny creature. The creature comes up and grabs a hold and wraps his tentacles around my face and pulls me to the ground and looks straight into my eyes. He just stares at me. What is your purpose? Why have you come here? And he asks me. My purpose is to help humanity. My purpose is to help guide humanity. My purpose is my own wisdom, my own development, my own understanding. The tentacle releases from my neck, and I stand back up. The creature grows really tall, and he spins and bursts into the most beautiful light I've ever seen in my life. The whole sky is full. Every row of feathers have eyes. They fill the whole sky. I know who this being is. I've seen him before, but he doesn't usually show me his true form. And when he does, I get tears form in my eyes. He is Archangel Metatron, and he shows and points towards the self. There is a fire there, a big fire, and it is coming this way. He points to the east, and there is a war, a major war that is happening. He points to the west. Their sun rises. He says, which way do you choose? Do you choose the easy path, the path of war, or the path of flame? I said, what about the north? That leads to me, he says. Then I choose the north. He just looks at me. So you choose the path walk by my side. I would gladly walk by your side, if that's what it is I must do. He turns into an old man and says, come, take my hand, he says. He walks with me. I grab his hand. It is always interesting to hold a hand of an angel, because you feel his love, the energy flows through your body. It is quite beautiful. But Metatron is not a normal angel. He is perfectly balanced in the light and the dark. He will show you the dark parts of your soul and the light parts of your soul. If you choose to walk with Metatron, you will face both. Are you prepared to do that? Are you prepared to walk with Metatron? Because he will show you the darkest parts of your soul and the most beautiful parts of your soul. Are you ready to stare in the mirror and see those parts of yourself? That's what he asks you. Are you ready to stare in the most darkest parts of your soul so you could finally learn and let it go and bring balance into your life? I can show you the rainbows and butterflies, but what good would that do? Happiness and peace and love is beautiful, but you already know that. But the darkness is also beautiful. The difficulties in your life are also beautiful. So I show you again two paths, one of flames and one of war. What will you choose? I choose the flames. Why? Because I wish to be transformed. The flames do that. The flames will come by and burn and destroy. And they leave rebirth and renewal in its wake. War just creates chaos and hatred, which then in turn creates more chaos and hatred. A never-ending cycle of death, destruction. By fire, it burns, but it also brings life and renewal. So he asked me to walk into the flames. I walk towards the flames, and I walk into the flames. I do not burn. I walk past the flames, and I touch the ground, and the most beautiful red flowers start forming all around me. Sometimes, Joseph, the flames do not burn, but you choose wisely, so then you will receive the gifts of renewal. The red flowers are a special gift to you. They are a gift from the spiritual world, from people you love that have passed. Now take the flowers, one in each hand, and walk down the path with me. I take a flower in my right hand and one to the left, and when I pick them, they merge into one flower. Now take the flower and walk with me, Joseph. We walk towards the middle of the field, and there's a grave there, a very old grave. Place the flower on the grave, Joseph. I take the flower and I place it on the grave. And when I do, the grass grows up over the grave and pulls it into the ground. And there's left is a red flower on a green patch where once there was graves. The flower sinks into the ground, and there is left. All of a sudden the tree starts to grow. A huge tree, but it spirals as it goes up, growing faster and higher. And then it bursts into a huge canopy above me. And the door opens up into the tree. Come, Metatron is already halfway through the doorway, so I walk with him. I walk into the doorway, the light dims, your eyes readjust. It is more like candlelight in here. I continue to walk downward in a spiral. He asked me if I remember this place, and I said, yes, I do. This is the stairs, the first stairs I walked down with my first journey. You do remember, and you know the tree is a tree of life within yourself. Yes, I remember that. I walked to the bottom of the stairs, and there's a big black bear staring at me. I remember the bear as well. He says, "Joseph, it's time to walk the path with me again. It's been many years, but I have something to teach you, something to show you." I touch the bear's fur. He stands about 7 feet tall and looks me square in the eyes. He is a beautiful animal, and I remember him well. He is an old friend. Metatron leaves, but he has a smile on his face when he goes. The bear tells me to jump on his back. "I want to take you somewhere." We start to gallop or run very fast, and the light shines through us and past us. It's like we're going in warp speed, and we jump from one star to another. We're going so fast. He says, "Where are you taking me?" "You will see," he says. We go through space at an unbelievable speed, and he stops. There was a huge spiral in front of me. It is a huge black hole. It is gigantic. "Why are we here?" I ask him. "So you are aware that it is a black hole?" "Yes," I say. "Will you walk through the black hole with me?" "If that's what we must do, then we will." "Are you afraid?" "No, I am not." "Good," he says. "Come." We walk towards the black hole, and we slowly get pulled into it. The light is warped. It's very strange because the feeling of standing still but being stretched, and you can see yourself and your hands very far away. It's like you get stretched out for about a mile length, and you get pulled in, and you just spin unbelievably fast, and then you're spit out into complete darkness. And then you realize that you couldn't see, and when you open your eyes, there is light everywhere. Light everywhere. I haven't ever seen a place that had so many stars. But it's not stars, or is it stars? It is more like dust, but everywhere. Sprinkles of light as far as you can see, and you're in this place that is like fine particles of bright concentrated white light and red light and orange and purples. When you swing your arm, the lights dance around and move. This is absolutely beautiful. And he says, "Now you must breathe in as much of this as you can." So I breathe in, and I continue to breathe in, and I start to spin. And I spin faster and faster and faster, and I pull in every particle of dust as far as I can see that will come into me. And he says, "Come, Joseph." And he opens the doorway, and we walk through it. I look at myself, and I see every tiny particle inside myself. I light up really bright. It is really interesting to see. My hands are glowing beautiful bright light, but they're also see-through with the most weirdest, finest particles everywhere. It is beautiful. As we walk through the doorway or gateway, the earth stands in front of me. Now, Joseph, breathe the particles into the atmosphere. So I breathe. I spin and turn into a dragon, and I fly over the world, breathing the particles of light all over the world. Billions of particles into the atmosphere. And the particles slowly filter down into the world. And they start entering in all the people all over the world. When the lights hit them, they do not see them, but they enter into the hearts of every man, woman, and child, every animal, every insect. And they grow a little brighter. He goes, the world has changed today. People will feel it, some people will not. The light that has entered them and entered the world, entered Mother Earth, is the purest of light, the purest of love, and it is a gift from us to the world. And he walks away. He looks back at me. Thank you, Joseph, for trusting me. I always will, I say. And thank you for the gift that you have given to the world. I love you, and I'll talk to you soon. That was Joseph Bradley from Amon, and that was a gift from one of my spirit animals to you, a gift of love, renewal, a gift of a higher vibration. Thank you very much, and you can visit our website at www.amonras.com. Thank you very much, and have a great day.